You've been eating fruit your whole life thinking you were doing something good for your body, and maybe some of it was good, but most of it was feeding the disease, not fighting it. Dr. Sebi said something that almost nobody wanted to hear. Not all fruits are created equal. Some fruits heal you on a cellular level. Others slowly acidify your blood, your tissues, your organs, and you'd never even know it because they come in a pretty package labeled healthy. Today, we're going inside the list that changed the way thousands of people eat. Dr. Sebi's electric foods. The top 5 alkaline fruits that he believed could reverse damage, restore energy, and if eaten consistently, extend life in ways modern medicine still refuses to acknowledge. And stick around for number 3, because that one will make you question everything you thought you knew about the most popular fruit on the planet. Let me give you some real context first, because this matters. Dr. Sebi, born Alfredo Darrington Bowman, was a Honduran herbalist and self-taught healer who built an entire methodology around one core idea: disease cannot survive in an alkaline environment. He spent decades studying the relationship between food, electricity, and the human body. And yes, he used the word electricity on purpose. He believed the human body is, at its core, an electrical system. Every cell runs on a bioelectric charge, and the foods you eat either support that charge or they drain it. He called foods that support that charge electric foods, alive, mineral-dense, carbon-based, and non-hybrid. The problem? Most of the fruit you find in a regular grocery store, and even most healthy juice bars, is hybrid, meaning it's been genetically altered over generations to be sweeter, larger, more shelf-stable, which sounds fine until you understand that hybridization removes the seeds, disrupts the natural mineral structure, and shifts the pH of the food in ways your cells don't recognize. Seedless grapes, navel oranges, seedless watermelon, all hybrids, all off Dr. Sebi's list. But the fruits that are on his list, those are a different story entirely. Number 1. Seeded grapes. Not the puffy, seedless grapes you grab at the store. The small, seeded ones. Purple, dark, almost bitter. The ones that have been around for thousands of years.
Dr. Sebi put seeded grapes at the top of his list for a reason. They are one of the most powerful blood cleansers available in nature. The seeds, the very thing modern agriculture bred out, contain compounds that scrub the lymphatic system. And if you know anything about Dr. Sebi's work, the lymphatic system was everything to him. It's your body's sewage network. When it's clogged, inflammation spreads, mucus builds, and disease takes root. Seeded grapes move that congestion. They alkalize the blood, and they carry a mineral density that feeds your cells in a way that seedless varieties simply cannot replicate. If you can find them, farmers markets, international grocery stores, or specialty health shops, eat them. Eat them on an empty stomach. Don't mix them with heavy protein. Let them work. Number 2, burro bananas. You've seen regular bananas your whole life. Yellow, curved, soft, sweet. But here's what Dr. Sebi said about them. They're a hybrid, completely seedless. The starch profile is wrong for the human body, and they create mucus in the gut. Burro bananas look different. Shorter, squarish edges, a slightly lemony, tangy taste when ripe, almost starchy when green. They're the real banana, the original, and nutritionally, they hit different. They're rich in potassium in a form the body actually absorbs. They alkalize the gut and support the digestive tract in ways that regular bananas fight against. When you eat a burro banana, your body recognizes it. The minerals match the electrical blueprint of your cells. People who switch from regular bananas to burro bananas often report less bloating, clearer skin, and more stable energy without the crash that sugar-heavy hybrid bananas tend to create. You can find them at Latin American markets, Caribbean grocery stores, and increasingly at organic health food shops.
We're halfway through this list, and I need to ask you something. Are you eating any of these? Not just buying them, actually eating them consistently as part of a real strategy. Drop yes or no in the comments right now, because what I'm about to say in number 3 is going to hit harder if you're honest with yourself first. Number 3, cantaloupe. Here's where it gets uncomfortable, because cantaloupe is on Dr. Sebi's list, and yet most people overlook it completely because it seems so ordinary. It's at every picnic, every fruit salad, every hotel breakfast buffet. But here's what Dr. Sebi said. Cantaloupe is one of the most alkalizing foods on earth. It digests faster than almost any other fruit, about 20 to 30 minutes. That means it enters your cells before it can ferment in the gut. It floods your system with beta-carotene, potassium, and critically, water. Electrically charged water that hydrates at the cellular level in a way that drinking a glass of tap water simply cannot.
The reason this matters: most people are chronically dehydrated at the cellular level, even when they're drinking plenty of water. Because hydration isn't just about volume, it's about mineral content and the electrical charge of the water you're consuming. Cantaloupe delivers hydration the way nature designed it. Bonded to minerals, bonded to enzymes, ready to absorb. Eat it alone, always. Never mix it with other foods. Dr. Sebi was adamant about this. Mixed with other foods, it ferments. Eaten alone on an empty stomach, it heals. That's the part nobody tells you. And that's why most people eat cantaloupe and feel nothing, because they're eating it wrong. Number 4, mango. Not a hybrid. One of the oldest cultivated fruits in human history, and one that Dr. Sebi consistently praised for its ability to support the liver and the lymphatic system simultaneously. The liver is your primary detox organ. When it's overburdened, and if you're eating a standard modern diet, it almost certainly is, everything downstream suffers. Energy drops, skin breaks out, hormones go haywire. The liver is silently drowning in the chemical load of processed food, pharmaceutical residue, alcohol, and environmental toxins. Mango contains a specific enzyme profile, amylases primarily, that supports the liver's enzymatic function. It also carries an alkaline ash that neutralizes acidic waste in the bloodstream. And unlike synthetic supplements that try to do the same job, mango does it gently, consistently, without side effects. In Dr. Sebi's world, mango wasn't just a fruit, it was medicine. And it's one of the only fruits on his list that's both widely available and affordable. Ripe, fresh, not from a can, not frozen in syrup. Real, ripe mango, eaten when it yields slightly to pressure, when the skin around the stem smells like honey. That's when the enzyme activity peaks. That's when it works. Number 5, dates. Specifically, the medjool date. This one surprises people because dates are sweet, intensely, almost aggressively sweet. And the assumption is that sweet means acidic, that sugar is sugar and sugar is the enemy. Dr. Sebi rejected that completely. He made a critical distinction. Simple, natural sugars from whole, non-hybrid sources are not the problem. The problem is refined sugar, processed sugar, sugar stripped of its mineral context and enzymatic companionship. Medjool dates carry their sweetness inside a dense matrix of fiber, iron, calcium, magnesium, and B vitamins. The sugar in a date doesn't spike your blood in the same chaotic way refined sugar does, because it's bound, it's wrapped in fiber. It enters your system slowly, steadily, feeding your cells without triggering the inflammatory cascade that processed sugar creates. And iron, this is critical. Dr. Sebi believed that iron deficiency was at the root of a staggering amount of chronic illness. Not the iron you get from red meat, which he considered acidic and mucus-forming, but plant-based iron from fruits like dates, from sea moss, from verdolaga. This iron rebuilds the blood, feeds the nervous system, restores the electrical conductivity he believed was essential to human health. 3 medjool dates a day. That's it. You don't need more. You don't need a supplement. Just 3 dates. Here's what ties all 5 of these together. They're not random. Dr. Sebi didn't pull these from thin air. Every single fruit on this list shares a core characteristic. It is non-hybrid, carbon-based, mineral-dense, and it leaves an alkaline ash in the body after digestion. That last part is the key. The ash your food leaves behind after your body burns it as fuel determines your internal pH. And pH, the acid-alkaline balance of your blood, your cells, your tissues, is the single most overlooked variable in modern health conversations. Your body fights to maintain a blood pH of around 7.35 to 7.45. That's slightly alkaline. When you eat acidic foods, processed carbs, animal protein, refined sugar, hybrid fruits, your body has to work to maintain that balance. It pulls minerals from your bones, your teeth, your organs. It generates inflammation as a byproduct. It ages faster. When you eat alkaline foods, the 5 fruits on this list, you take that burden off your body. You give it what it needs to maintain balance without the compensatory damage. And over time, that difference accumulates. That's what Dr. Sebi meant by eternal life, not immortality. He meant the difference between a body that's aging in crisis mode and a body that's aging in alignment with what it was designed to do. Start with one, just one fruit from this list that you don't currently eat regularly. Add it to your mornings for 2 weeks. Eat it alone, on an empty stomach, before anything else. Pay attention to how your energy shifts, how your digestion changes, how your skin starts to respond. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet tomorrow. Dr. Sebi's work wasn't about perfection. It was about direction. Every meal you move in the right direction is a meal that's working with your biology instead of against it. The body knows how to heal. It was designed to heal. All it needs is the right fuel and the space to do what it already knows how to do.